Hello everyone, my name is Helene and today I'm going to do a video about my reading habits. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I have received a lot of questions recently about how I manage to read as many books as I do each month. I'm going to answer some of these questions now. They are all very interesting, I think. I will have to say though that I am very surprised myself each month when I realize how many books I've read. So I'm not really sure that I know how I do it, but that doesn't prevent me from answering some of your questions, so I'm going to do that today. During the past 3 months I have read on average about 16 books a month. I honestly don't know. All I know is that I don't think it's about me reading fast. I am a fast reader, but I think it's more because I read a lot. I love reading. I read instead of watching television when I get home from work, because that is my way of relaxing. I do sometimes, if I'm reading a book and I don't really feel like continuing reading it, then I will pick up another book. Or if I'm reading a book and a brand new book is coming into my mailbox and I really want to read it, then I will pick that book up as well. So sometimes I read 2 or 3 books at the same time, but most of the time I only read 1 book at a time. Okay, so here is my actual reading schedule. I have a full-time job, so that means I am away from home from 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. When I get home, I read because I like to relax. I like to just clear my head and read. I read for about an hour, 2 hours, and I also watch some YouTube videos in between, and then I make my dinner and I eat my dinner, and then I brew myself a cup of coffee and I continue reading. I know it sounds like I read a lot, and the truth is I do. I do watch some television if I feel like it, but I mostly prefer to read. So that is when I get most of my reading done. In the weekends I prefer spending the time with my family and my friends, but I also get a lot of reading done in between that time. It sounds like I don't have a life besides from working and reading. Perhaps I don't. I'm not one of those persons who is good at reading during lunch hour or sitting in a bus or waiting for the bus or whatever, because I like reading for a large amount of time and just enjoy the books. I mostly sit in my couch when reading because that is where I am comfy, that is where I have my pillows and my blanket and my cat. I'm going to show my cat to you. Here is my cat and he is the greatest reading buddy. He is named Zeus and I just love to cuddle with him while reading in my couch, and as usual he is trying to bite me while filming. He never usually bites me. Really, he doesn't. He only does that on camera. Say hello, Zeus. There was a bike outside. Ooh, that's exciting. I never force myself to read. I only read when I feel like it and when I want to, and that is most of the day. I consider myself a fast reader. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I have been thinking a lot about reading fast and reading slow. I feel like I enjoy all of my books. Even though I have read 16 books in a month, I still feel like I have enjoyed every single one of those books, and I remember them and I love them and I just really enjoyed them. So I don't feel like me reading fast is an obstacle to me enjoying the books. I haven't really put a timer on my reading speed, but I think I read about 70 pages an hour. That means I can read an average book of 300 to 400 pages in like 4 to 5 hours. That was all of the questions that people have been asking me. I will finish this video saying that whichever way you prefer to read is the best way. There is no rules as to how fast you should read, how slow you should read, if it's better to read fast or slow. There are no rules. As long as you enjoy your books and yourself, then everything is perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my answers. Happy reading, everyone, and bye bye.